I'm the Vizier.
It would be announced. I don't believe you. Also, it's not on the script.
Yeah, but hold on. There's an atheist in the script, and the storyteller can break the game rules. So, there you go.
You think it's another Atheist game?
I would do it.
I know you would.
Just like he would make Patoni the Vizier for the lols.
If he
Just
says
to
I'm the
make
Vizier
this
again.
game easier.
Listen, if he
That
says
was
I'm the
probably
Vizier.
the biggest tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All
want
the-
you to be the Vizier.
All of Ben's scripts are going to be Atheist scripts.
I want to be the. I want to be the Vizier.
This one
too,
actually
honestly.
isn't mine. This one's Abandon's, and I really generally don't like the Atheist on my scripts. The Sieve, that one with the Vizier, I only have it there because I like the idea of having an Atheist in the game and then announcing someone as the Vizier when they're not. That's the only reason I have it there.
Peter likes that too.
The Atheist is... I do like the mind games. We'll warm up to starting to include Atheist eventually.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
when
warm
you
up
She's
do,
to it
approaching
there's a
eventually.
wonderful script that I made called The Sieve.
Would we go ahead and change the name for the atheist like we changed the name to the Big Bad instead?
Oh, can
I
they-
realize
I
now,
don't know.
and this is by far my biggest pet peeve of the new text change. If somebody messages you, it automatically changes your response to whisper that person. What you, town, did not hear as an announcement is Kiki is here, Kiki is listening, Kiki is approaching rapidly. You are
What?
endangered. Kiki is
No.
close.
Ah! Oh my goodness, that's
Tony
terrible.
got all of that.
Kiki is saying Blake is a big bad.
Kiki
is
is wrong.
Leviathan?
Kiki is Vortox. Kiki is Big Bad.
Wait,
Kiki is
I want to get
Leviathan. Kiki is Majora's Moon. Oh wow, Majora! Is that where you got your name?
Yeah, it's the first half.
What? Why am I now making this connection?
He got it from Majora's Mask? That did take a while.
Yeah, no, I like the Golem. I was
It
hoping to
took me
get
Here's a-
Golem.
reminding
Right
me
now.
that Majora's Mask exists in a
Acrobat
game
die on
for
the
me to
first
click
night?
with Majora.
When I saw Majora's name in chat, my first thought
No,
was,
East
oh,
Night after
nerd.
the first night. Okay.
When I saw Majora's name, I was like, oh, okay, it's Majora.
Kiki is Vizier.
I'll tell you, our GU portion of anatomy was very strange because Majora kept getting thrown around a lot, and every time I heard it, I'd kind of like look up.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best things about me choosing Young Blake. It's so disconnected from my name, and nobody uses Blake in my workplace because, luckily for me, there's so far nobody near me named Blake. So my ears only proc to the name Blake when I'm like on the internet. Kiki is not Young Blake. Kiki isn't me. Stop splitting these fools.
Blake, do you want to know something? I'm sure you do. Of course you want to know something. When I very first saw your name in chat, I misread it because I'm amazing at reading. I thought your name was Young
Black.
Yes! Is that a
You're
normal
not
thing that
alone.
happens to
That's,
you?
that's normal because the way that I spell Young Blake, I do it intentionally because I originally didn't start as a streamer on Twitch. I started as a YouTuber. I still have a YouTube. I still plan on posting on it. I just haven't posted on it in a while. So when looking for names, I was originally going to put like my normal name, like something around like Sky Guy or something like that. One of my friends suggested Sky the Fly, and I was like, okay, that's stupid. The Fly is Sky. I was like, that's even worse.
I kind of like the Skyfly, not gonna lie.
No, but what made it better and easier to say no to my friend.
Hi.
Hey, I'm here to let you know that you're no longer the poppy grower. You are now the Golem.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Bob, that's a great question. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, you guys need to pay attention more.
Well,
So,
me hearing that Blake's name isn't actually Blake caused me to have an aneurysm because
Good.
there's dark energy in the air. Find the
Oh.
cause of the dark energy.
Blake did it.
apparently from my name revelation. But yeah, there was a lot of people with young Blake, but nobody with the E as a 3. So I was like, okay, people won't confuse that.
Hey,
Hi.
I'm the Amnesiac. I don't know what my ability is, but I chose you last night, and I
Oh.
got no feedback, so I don't know if you're drunk or anything. But
That explains it. Okay. I can trust you then. I was the poppy grower. I am
Oh.
now the golem, and I think that means
Oh.
evil cannot figure out what their team is
oh, interesting.
because I was alive at that portion.
So I just changed people into random new characters.
You must change them into an outsider or something. So don't pick
Okay.
yourself is what I'm going to recommend.
Okay, but this means that they'll know each other tomorrow, or does
No,
the-
because that's poppy grower information.
Oh.
At least the way I would run it. I mean,
not-
we can ask Ben.
if you die, oh, 'cause
Right,
you're not
like the poppy
dead.
grower doesn't die, so poppy grower information. Ben, can you confirm
Okay.
that if the poppy grower is removed from the game and doesn't die, does that mean evil doesn't ever get poppy grower information?
The poppy grower reads minions and big bads don't know each other. If you die, they learn who each other are at night. So yes, assuming your
Oh.
ability, was not tampered with in any way, then
Yeah.
that would be the case.
I could have been the drunk
Interesting.
at the beginning,
Fair. Okay,
but you're
Alright,
not
well,
the
good
drunk.
luck.
We can
Do you
because
want-
you had an effect on me.
that is true. Do you want to stay as the golem?
I think you have a powerful confirming ability. Like I don't mind, but like
Yeah.
if you choose somebody else and then their story doesn't match up, like
That's a good idea. Okay,
yeah, I think I think that's
Alright.
really powerful. So I think you should use that.
I like that. All right, sounds good. Good luck.
Thanks, you too.
Also, there's
So
5 of us now, and now everyone's
Yeah.
here.
All right, let's all go to Riverside.
okay, cool.
Riverside boys.
Whose
that-
cat is meowing?
Oh, mine. I'm sorry.
We stand the cats.
Nova, stop.
Meow.
Fate, would you like to chat?
Sure.
Hi. Are you good?
I am an outsider. Are you good?
Yes, I am also an outsider.
Awesome. I am your recluse.
You're recluse. Oh, interesting. Trying to think. There's not many players. Interesting. Okay. Okay. There's not many players that I would expect could get a ping off of you. I suppose Balloonist, if there's a Balloonist in play.
That's true. Do you want a hard claim or?
I don't actually. I don't.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm holding on to my intel for a bit. Coach is my number 1 at this point.
Okay.
But yeah.
Do you want to give me a 3 at all, or?
Sure. I'll say I have reason to suspect I might have been the drunk. Or I'm a townsfolk. But I'm not the atheist. I can say I'm not the atheist. I also
Well, that's good.
yeah, that's what I'll say.
Okay.
And I'm not the Huntsman. I did not create a damsel.
I don't know. I heard you were the vizier.
That is, I am the vizier and I am Ben. It's true. That's
Just so you know, if I am ever evil as the Mazephiles, my word is automatically vizier. Just so you know.
I'll take that under
Automatically.
advisement. All right.
Thank you.
Why?
Yeah.
Who would like to
Oh,
chat?
because the Sentinel.
Yeah. Well, quite a few things. What did she say?
I guess she left. She said, bye, bye, Miss
I'm-
American Pie.
I'm on, I think, my 6th beer, so we're gonna be burping quite a bit, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. All due respect, I'm not gonna keep muting myself.
Majora, I was just about to ping you. Hi, how you doing?
All right, how about you?
Good. I'm playing a little bit more cautious right now.
It's fine.
So let me share how much I'm willing to share, and then you can return as you see fit. I believe that I am. I have reason to believe I could be the drunk or a townsfolk. I will say I'm not the atheist nor the huntsman. I did not create a damsel. I don't think it's an atheist game.
Okay. I'll just say I'm the huntsman.
Oh, you
I feel like
are?
There's not much harm in revealing that.
Okay. Well, I'm not your damsel.
Gotcha. If you change your mind about that, you know,
Okay.
free to let me know.
Okay, I will.
Hey, like you and Majora, I've made a discovery. Do you want to go to Riverside really fast? You want to go to Riverside really fast? Yeah, really, really fast. Riverside.
Leaving us out again.
Yep. It's okay, I'm tired.
Yeah, fair. I understand that.
Should I barge in? That'd be rude.
It would be funny though. I mean, we could all barge in.
Yeah.
Flash
I heard
mob.
we were going to Riverside.
Yeah, let's go to Riverside. If Ben has to ping again, then we'll go ahead and ambush Riverside. Or Gong again, I should say.
Bong number 3, let's go.
Triple chat is now superseded by triple gong.
Triple Gong.
Do it, yes!
Right, let's go to Riverside.
I'm gonna go ahead and open nominations because they're not
We
here.
were waiting for the double gong.
That was
got
the
triple
triple
gong.
gong.
Science.
Sorry.
If this was an atheist game, I would kill all 3 of you right now.
Well, it's good to know that it's not an atheist game.
That's true.
Go ahead.
Yenza nominates Yenza.
Okay, Yenza nominates herself.
Because I went to go talk to my minion, and my minion didn't seem to understand that I was their big bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and think that I'm a lunatic. I must be crazy.
I mean, seems to make sense to me. Would you like to defend yourself, you lunatic?
I'm not crazy. I'm the vizier, I swear it. I mean, I'm the damsel. Don't hurt me.
Okay, she's going multiple stages. Get her to the loony bin. She's got to get.
All right, 4
Oh,
votes.
hold
We'll put Yenza on the block.
I'm leaving it at 4.
Yeah, leave it for 2.
Okay.
I'm her marionette. I mean, oh, whoops.
Any further nominations?
Just like the Pied Piper.
Does that make me her marionette once removed?
Peter,
Are
by
you
the way, you're my
her
marionette.
Well, if Blake is an outsider. Wait,
Alright.
Yeah, we
does
Uh,
marionette skip? There's no marionette on the script!
4, 3. It could be an atheist game. 2, 1.
But if it was an atheist game, you would have
0.
killed all 3 of them, so it's not an atheist
That
game.
is true.
So.
Speaking of, maybe it is an actual atheist game because Yenza is executed and dies. Everyone go to sleep.
That doesn't end the game. It wasn't actually the big bad. That wasn't the end.
You
That's
weren't
so
the
sad.
saint? Have you guys heard of, somebody mentioned, Rainbow, do you remember who it was? Somebody mentioned a game called Trouble Brewing +1, where it was the Trouble Brewing script, but one character that's not on the script can be in play.
Oh, by
I've
the
seen
way,
that. I think I've typically seen it with marionette added.
Interesting, interesting. What would I add?
Do the players know what's been added?
The problem is I want to trust everybody.
Do the players know what's been added?
No. I mean, the player
Oh.
that gets the extra token will.
Oh wow.
Unless,
Oh,
of course, they're
that's
like
awful.
the marionette, then they would never know. Chat pointed that out.
I haven't seen this then. I've seen an actual script where it's Trouble Brewing and then they just add in marionette as an extra outsider. And it's like on the script.
I like the I just wonder, like, if I get one free roll to put in, what do I put in?
So many options.
So many
How much
options.
chaos?
The chat whisperer.
I love that one.
So I have a question now that I'm thinking about it. Ben, could you go ahead and, if you were the big bad, nominate the storyteller just to end the game? If you were the big bad. I know it's
Bounty
technically
Hunter could
story.
be interesting.
Yeah, I know it's
Or
technically game
potentially-
talk, but it's a question I'm actually really curious about.
I am now storyteller. Nominations are open.
I think it's an interesting question, honestly, because it's like if
I
the
just
evil
heard-
team goes ahead and nominates them.
Blake, I
Anyone
just
care
heard
to
Ben
nominate?
nominate himself. Ben just nominated himself.
Ben nominates himself. Ben, tell us about it.
He said I can make his case for him. He says
Fair
Okay.
enough.
he feels terrible about the Atheist game that he put us through, and the anguish and trauma that I will.
I don't
be
feel bad
suffering.
about it at all.
He also is a pathological liar. So
Oh,
anything.
okay,
you
that
s-
might be true.
Dang.
And Ben, also your defense.
Got me
Alrighty,
He also
uh,
hands that over to Peter.
God, convinced me. Alright,
Trekkie
three
says,
votes
and he
will put
admits
him
he's
on
the
block.
vizier.
3 votes will put him on the block.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I want to be part of the crew. I like-
Well, that many votes is enough to not put me on the block, but put Coach on the block.
Mm.
Dun dun.
Coach, we'll talk soon. Hey, bud. You wanna go ahead?
I think I'm suspicious of fate.
That's hard evidence coming right into a combo when we first spoke. Why?
Because I told her that Coach is my number one.
What do you mean is your number one?
Coach,
Hard claim?
I trust Coach.
Oh.
Coach did something that explained, like, something happened to me in the night that I could not explain until Coach talked to me. So I trust Coach.
What happened to you in the night?
Give me
You
something
can
a little.
tiptoe around it.
Well, he changed my character token. So I think he claimed Amnesiac. I don't know of anything else I can, unless there's a pit hag, I suppose, but I don't see one on the script. Yeah, I saw my character token change.
Okay. And you're positive that that could be something that he had gotten, that he had done.
The only way, an Amnesiac is the only thing that could possibly change tokens. So the Amnesiac claim is very, very strong. It's either that or we're going to
Okay.
find a double claim for Amnesiac.
Are you able to tell me anything about your new token or your past token by any chance?
I went from townsfolk to outsider. But I want to get something from you at this point because I've been sharing a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll let you know that I am an outsider. And somebody may or may not be getting false info.
Puzzlemaster.
Potentially.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's powerful.
That is.
Okay, so it wasn't Coach, because Coach affected the state of the game. He is not drunk.
Okay. If you trust Coach and you don't trust Fate, I'm going to... That
So-
would mean that we still have one minion in play, which could be you, Majora, or K-Max.
Yeah, let me,
You speak more with Fate. I'm going to go with K-Max.
I want to talk to Yenza first.
Okay.
Boo!
Hi,
Let's have a chat. Hey, no, let's go really fast.
are you Damsel?
No, are you Damsel?
No. I am Golem.
I might be the damsel.
No, you're not, baby. Here's what's happened. Me as the lunatic was given Damsel, Golem, and Moonchild as my bluffs. So when I ran into Majora,
I didn't start as the Golem. Also, the lunatic can get in-game bluffs.
Who were you before?
I was Poppy Grower before.
How did you turn into the Golem?
I think the Amnesiac. We're gonna get triple donged.
Okay. Maybe I want to be triple gonged.
Maybe I don't. I try to respect the storyteller.
Oh, no, shoot. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, that's a good call.
Oh, Sard!
He entered the gong.
Sorry!
Nominations are open. Feel free to discuss.
Blake nominates Fate.
Blake nominates Fate.
Nothing personal, Fate. At this point in time, I have reason to believe that there could be a potential chance that it's you and K-Max. K-Max is claiming Balloonist. I'm going to pop that out in the open. I'm so sorry to come out straight with that, bud. The reason why I'm coming out straight with that is because at this point in time, Balloonist learns at least one type in the night. He said he chose me first night, Fate second night.
I don't choose. I keep saying that. I don't choose.
You get
Just gets
information.
chosen randomly.
At which point in time, though, you learn their character type. When I asked you character types, you said that you didn't get any information.
Right, because you
and-
don't. You just get to learn a character that
Yeah,
is
you
like
just
they're
learn
associated with one
four
thing.
players' name.
You don't actually go ahead and learn what they're associated with. I kept telling you that, Blake.
So he just learned my name? Storyteller,
Yep.
explain. He
So
learned Blake.
the balloonist each night is woken up by me. I tell that player a player's name that's in the game, and then over the course of the game, that player presumably can get up to 5 pings if we're playing with travelers, but normally only 4 pings. So at the end of the 4th night, the balloonist, if still alive, will have 4 names. Each name corresponds to one of the roles. So one of them's a minion, one of them's a big bad, one of them's an outsider, one of them's a townsfolk. But they have no idea which one's which.
So if you're Town Blade, that means Fate could be Outsider. Or Minion.
I
or
am
Big Bad.
outsider, or she would be big bad minion,
So-
or town.
If you're Outsider, that means she's Town.
Or she's evil.
I'm
Or
saying
she's
in a
evil.
world where she's on your team, she's Town. That doesn't mean she's evil, is what I'm saying. And it is pretty common for the storyteller to hold back the evil pings until later, in case the balloonist gets killed. To
And I
not
assume
sell out.
it's
Okay, well, I haven't spoken to Fate yet, so I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna let her go ahead and defend herself, so I can at least listen to Fate because I haven't spoken to her yet.
I am your Recluse, and I have a very interesting story to tell you of an interaction that me and Coach had.
Okay.
I would love to hear it.
Oh,
I also had an
okay.
interesting reaction with Coach, so yeah.
I
What's
would
going
love to hear that as well.
So
on? You
I
were there,
popped-
buddy.
I popped in to talk to Coach and ask him how he was doing. He's like, "Well, I'm dead. I'm not good. So why'd you kill me?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Why would you kill your minion?" I'm like, I'm not your big bad. Excuse me." I'm like, "Excuse me?" So he just right out came to me that he's a minion. I'm a recluse. So he straight out
Interesting.
said he is a minion.
I
Do we have an
also
atheist on
had.
script?
There is an atheist. on
There's
the
an atheist.
Yeah.
on
No,
screen.
do we have an atheist in place? Somebody here an atheist?
I'm not an atheist.
I have
Monica?
reason to
Catholic.
believe that the evil team does not know who they are. So I
No,
tried to pull somebody.
Good work.
I'm gonna.
maybe we'll
This is
have an
getting
interesting
very
vote.
far from the current nominations, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
go ahead and
go-
run the nomination.
run it.
on
No one's
Fate.
gonna vote for this. Yeah, no one's gonna vote for
Unless
this.
you
Sorry.
want to defend yourself further, Fate.
I don't think I need to.
Okay, 3 votes will
I-
put Fate on the bottom. Starting with
I have information I would like to share. After, during, some.
If I can, I'm
I
gonna do the
think-
next nom.
Yeah, okay.
Nom 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 nom.
Alright,
No.
0 votes is not enough. Any other nominations?
Oh,
Okay. Well, while you're thinking
You good
that
there,
through,
Peter?
I was lunatic, I'm pretty sure. The bluffs I were given was Damsel, Golem, and Moonchild. when I talked to Majora, he said he was Huntsman, which means we have to have a Damsel in play. And so I was like, oh, well, that works well for me. I'm going to go ahead and bluff the Damsel. And then after I put the pieces together, that's why when I approached Fate, who was supposed to be my minion, instead of being like, all right, baby, here's our bluffs. After that encounter with Majora, shouldn't have been given a bluff that's in play, right? And Huntsman makes a Damsel in play. So that's when I approached you, Fate. I was like, so, want to do a 3-for-3? And you played along with that. So I'm like, okay, she's not my minion. Which means why would our
nominate
Damsel?
Majora.
Peter nominates Majora. Tell us about it.
Yes! Okay, I have a story. Thank goodness. Okay. I think Blake is the minion. I think Majora is the big bad. My original token was the poppy grower. I was either the drunk or the poppy grower. Who knows? I was changed into the Golem that night. Golem. I can never remember.
Golem.
Which means that I had no idea what happened. I was like, oh, did Ben just give the wrong token? That's something I would do, maybe. But Coach
made a mistake.
It's Majora.
So as the Golem, I nominated Majora, and he didn't die, which means he has to be the big bad. He claimed Huntsman.
I just read it. That's rules as written. Unless
3
Petoni.
votes will put Majora on the block. Majora,
we'll
your
see.
defense, actually. Sorry.
What role in this game allows people to change into other?
It's gotta be Amnesiac.
Wait.
Amnesiac.
Can I use my ability, storyteller?
Aren't you a minion?
We can chat and answer your question after we run the vote.
Well, yeah, that's why it's
Okay,
minion
yeah, run the
panic.
vote,
He wants to
run
get his
the
big
vote.
bad off the hook.
All right. Majora, any
No,
further
okay,
defense?
I'm playing off the joke that you're the minion, young Blake.
All right.
I'm
3
finding
votes
this
will.
story kind of hard to buy that Peter changed from Poppy Grower into Golem.
I was the Amnesiac. I chose Peter night 1, and then I just went into a chat with him and said, hey, I chose you. I don't know what I did. And then he's like, I changed into the Golem. I'm like, okay, cool.
3 votes to put Majora on. The
Coach
block.
and I are on the same team. It could be that
Clearly.
Coach that we decided to kill Coach night 1, but we are on the same team.
Voting for this.
So Yenza and Coach both used ghost votes. All right, 6
Yeah.
votes is enough.
Or I'm
I
puzzle
think
drunk.
he's-
That's also possible.
If I was evil Yenza, you hard claimed Damsel to me. I could have easily
did.
told a minion and had them out you and win the game.
The problem is, and that's legitimate, and I thought about this too. You're absolutely right. I got too
Okay,
excited.
guys. Just want to say, I'm your Puzzlemaster. This will be hard to beat. However, either Petoni is puzzle drunk, or I got false info that K-Max is our big bad.
That nominations close in 5. 4.
Oh no!
So if I was
So
puzzle
we
drunk,
can vote Majora now, and then we'll vote
2.
K-Max if game isn't over.
perfect.
I
I'm
think
on
that's
board.
good.
1.
It's not gonna end.
Majora is executed and dies. Everyone go to sleep.
Majora, really quick, not to do game talk, but what you were saying, I came out as Lunatic almost immediately, and in the night phase, I kicked myself for that because I'm like, I should have just sat on that and waited to see if somebody nominated me. But
Also,
yeah.
K-Max, I wouldn't kill me, buddy, because I'm using my ghost vote for you anyways. And since the game isn't over, that means Petoni was drunk. You're big bad. GG, easy.
What?
It's gotta be.
Who's actually evil? What is happening?
I think it's
At
fate.
this
and-
point in time, it's Fate
oh,
and
sorry, it's game talk.
K-Max.
I'm gonna.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that's game talk. Or maybe K-Max might be minion and we got a minion, but game talk.
I'm stressed out.
Either way, K-Max, please don't kill me because I want to nominate.
Fear not, for K-Max didn't kill you. Or did he?
Hey guys, I'm
Somebody
dead.
needs to nominate Ben. Someone right now needs to nominate Ben. Ben is
Nominations
dead.
are not open.
Nominate Ben. He did it again. Did it again.
Anybody else got information that's not lining up? Let's go right now. We got dead people. We have a Lunatic, Fate, you haven't said much. Patoni, you haven't said much. K-Max and Majora, if you guys are not evil, come out with all your information to make sure that this isn't an
Blake,
atheist game.
I'm sorry,
am a-
buddy. You kind of went ahead and folded on yourself already.
I am a recluse. I don't know what you want me to say. I can't
You're
do
a
anything.
recluse.
So the
I'm a
atheist
puzzle
game could
man.
make sense.
Somebody is puzzle drunk. K-Max,
Is-
what was your ability? Everybody hard claim
Lunatic.
now. I'm Puzzlemaster.
I already said it. Like I told Yenza I was Balloonist. I told Fate I was Balloonist. I told you I was Balloonist. I was
Okay.
Balloonist.
Coach
I've
is
told
claiming
everybody.
that he's Amnesiac.
I'm
Papa
kind of with
Tony's
Loopy.
ability
I'm
is
tired of 3 for
changing.
3s.
Papa Patoni's ability is changing, and Majora is supposed to be our Huntsman. My
Yeah.
headphones just stopped.
No,
A
he's
huntsman
not.
without a
He's-
damsel.
Man. All right.
No, he's not. He's
Patoni,
mutant.
I'm gonna.
Wait. Did
Majora,
K-Max
you're
just a
mutant.
wait? K-Max might be Fang Gu
I'm gonna
and
tune
just
into your
killed
chat
an
and listen. So
outsider.
try not to do chat speak. I'm just listening. I'm not looking at the screen though. Okay, I promise.
Wait,
All right,
right?
That's potential.
Oh,
Yeah,
with
he
Fang
could've
Gu, yeah.
jumped to Fate.
It's a Fang Gu jump to either Fate or Peter
Or Blake. We're all
or Blake.
outsiders.
God dang!
It's a
Oh
1
my
and 3.
word.
Oops, all outsiders.
No, oh my god, I hate all of
Wait,
you.
what? Who is? Oh, Peter's Golem now.
Yes. There's literally no way to solve this, I don't think. But who would K-Max kill? Probably
Yeah, Tony
Pete.
is a golem now. Also, I'm 30 seconds behind. Please note.
No, who was pushing on K-Max? Blake.
Oh, Blake
All right,
was.
I'm gonna go ahead and open nominations because it seems like folks aren't splitting off to speak. So nominations are open.
I think somebody.
Majora,
nominated
were you the
Blake.
huntsman?
Majora,
He's
you're muted.
Majora muted.
Guys,
I was wondering why no one was responding. I was the mutant.
You were the mutant.
You're the mutant.
Oops.
Wait,
So I had to
All
claim.
outsiders.
I had to claim town while I was alive.
now our numbers don't make sense
Wait, how?
for Fang
Yes, they
Gu.
do.
I don't think
No.
for a Fang Gu.
That means one of our Fangus are hiding, or one of our minions are hiding. It's fine. Who was hiding though? That's the question. Is it our poppy grower? Our poppy grower who pretended to turn into a golem?
The
And
power-
wait,
then
wait,
he
wait.
was all like,
Fate nominates Patoni.
Fate,
I actually,
"No, he's a
nominate-
minion, baby. He's a
Don't-
minion."
I actually don't mind
make your
this.
accusation.
What were you saying? I'm sorry.
The minion. I think that K-Max was our actual Fang Gu, and Tony was his minion. I think that either you or young Blake have turned into the new Fang Gu as the outsiders. You and young Blake. Tony was pretending. He's a minion. He's not an outsider.
I am the Puzzlemaster. I am not the Fang Gu, Yenza. I can absolutely tell you I am Puzzlemaster.
This is
You were
not related to the
Puzzlemaster.
current
When
nomination.
K-Max died, it turned either Fate
Peter, your
or Blake
defense.
into a new guy.
My defense is I was the poppy grower, and then I got turned into the golem. That's my game.
But I
I
would've been
don't
told I was
understand.
Fang Gu.
Why do you think I'm minion?
Because I don't understand how you turned into something.
Well, that was my ability, I think. Although when I went into my chat with Ben, I said, "Is my
Amnesiac.
ability?"
I think one of the
I
rules
choose
has been
someone-
broken.
Wait, what did you ask Ben? That's really important. What did you
I
ask
asked
Ben?
Ben, "Does my ability? Do I choose someone and then just change them into a random other character?" And he said that was warm.
This. It
I only
might
got
be
to
like
ask
more
one.
specific to say like outsider or something. I mean, for me, it's a 50-50 between Blake and Fate. I mean, clearly for Fate and Blake, that's the same thing. I'm coming off of the Atheist story because like Majora lines up with the Atheist story, but I think Majora is evil. Especially because like Majora is backing up the Atheist story. I don't see K-Max backing it up. I see K-Max playing shady at this point. So I believe that K-Max was a Fang Gu that jumped. I know he didn't jump to me. He's got to either have jumped to Blake or Fate. But at this point, like, there's no intel at this point.
I have one more reason why we don't trust Patoni. I'm so sorry, baby, but this is truth. You nominated Majora as the Golem, and let's read. Golem says you may only nominate once per game. When you do, if you nominate the big bad, they do die. He didn't die. Never mind.
I'm gonna go ahead and run the vote. 2 votes will put Peter on the block.
Dang it.
Oh wait, it's Johnny is not big bad.
Right,
Zero
because I
votes
think
is not
Majora
enough.
was the minion, and I think K-Max was the big bad.
No, but
so
he
I
was
must
the
have been
big bad,
puzzle
so he-
drunk. I think Blake was
No.
right. I think I was puzzle drunk.
Blake or Fate? Or that was Fate's nomination. Blake or Peter?
Coach, who do you want me to nominate? It feels like a 50-50.
I don't even have a vote. I would go with Blake, but
Blake nominates Fate.
Blake nominates Fate. Tell us about it.
interesting.
I'm 30 seconds behind, so give me a couple seconds. At this point in time, I think it could be a chance that K-Max would jump to Fate. No, that wouldn't make sense because Fang Gu can only jump to the first outsider it kills.
Right. There can only be one Fang Gu jump per game.
I don't know.
It's true.
Scarlet
I think it's
I
Blake.
think there might be a
But
potential
that is
chance
Scarlet
that
Oh.
a game rule has been broken because if it's a rule clarification, can I get a rule clarification?
You want to do it in private or
I
public?
I have to vote for. I'm the Golem. I don't have a nomination anymore. Like this is the last nomination of the game. I don't
let's
have a
do it in
nomination.
private. I'm 30 seconds behind, so
I'm
give
gonna
me more
close the vote
time.
real quick.
Private.
I would go for Blake.
Peter,
Fate.
what
if
if
you
you
wanna
can't
go for Blake,
nominate
I'll vote
anymore?
on that.
what if
No,
you try to
Fate.
though? What if you're actually the drunk and not the golem?
The drunk thinks they're a townsfolk.
Okay, guys,
Oh,
guys,
right.
hold on. We have to do it public, and I'm 30 seconds behind because I can only hear Patoni's chat. Ben,
Yes.
Amnesia, could it potentially be an atheist game, even if an atheist is not in play, or does an atheist have to be in play?
If an atheist is in play, then the atheist win. Well, if an atheist is on the script, the storyteller can be nominated. Otherwise, the storyteller cannot be nominated. And then both atheist win conditions for good and for evil are in play. But good can only win if there's an actual atheist in play when I'm executed. So-
I don't think there's an atheist in play.
Would you like to
Oh,
change your
that's everything.
nomination, Blake?
They would have
Good
come
can
out.
only be win if there's an actual atheist. Okay. At this point in time, this makes no sense.
Are you nominating me or Fate or well, Peter's?
He already nominated, so the only one left was Patoni with the nomination.
I'm a Golem. I already
He
nominated.
can't because he's the
Oh,
golem.
I already nominated. I nominated
Okay.
Fate, but
Blake, your accusation.
I'm going with my vote. I'm sorry, Fate.
All right.
That's
Fate,
fine.
your
Love you,
defense.
buddy, but I'm going with my vote.
I'm okay. I'm eating my chicken.
2 votes will put Fate on the block. Starting with the draw. Three votes is enough to put Fate on the block. Peter, can you try to nominate? We'll see. I will close nominations in 5, 4.
Peter,
Three,
nominate Ben.
two,
Do
I
it.
nominate Ben.
One. Peter nominates Ben. Tell us about it.
Well, it's really a question of how a good
This
team
is
wants
for
to
me.
lose. I am no longer the Golem. I have the power to vote again, which is why this nomination works. I also believe that the Golem, as an honor system similar to Moonchild, you have to engage. So I am your Fang Gu, and that's my story.
All right. 3 votes will take Fate off the block. 4 votes will put me on the block.
Yep.
I'm out, baby. Fudge. Screw you, Peter. Screw you.
It was a 1 in 3.
All right. 1 vote is
30
not
seconds
enough.
behind. I missed all
And
of that.
with
I'm
that,
so confused.
Fate is executed
Peter's our
and
Fang
dies.
Gu.
My congratulation goes to the evil team. Are you ready
Dang.
for grim reveal?
Peter, that's all I need to know. Peter.
All right. So where should we start?
Patoni!
Trail this
Patoni
good
is
night?
Kiki. Kiki is
We'll
spelled-
start with Yenza.
Guys, Grandma.
Yenza
Wait,
was
what?
the lunatic that thought she was a Vigormortis.
Oh, okay,
I figured
okay.
it would be
Okay,
pretty easy
okay.
for Yenza to figure out because of how many outsiders there would be in play. So I figured this is one way to mitigate the downside of the lunatic because there were a lot of outsiders in this game. Speaking of other outsiders, Majora was our mutant,
Really?
and Young Blake was our Puzzlemaster,
What?
who made
Told you.
Peter, who was originally the Poppy Grower drunk. More on that in a second.
Fate, you're on our
K-Max
team?
was our Fang Gu, as you
Yeah.
all said,
I didn't
Yes.
write
and
it,
Fate
Max.
was the
Yeah.
Baron, which added
I
two
didn't
outsiders.
write.
But
So,
So that
The
that
real
could have gone
story
so
comes
differently
down
if you
to
guys
the
had.
next
Sorry.
2 players. Coach is the Amnesiac, who
Mhm.
night 1 I woke up and he chose Peter. I then woke up Peter and informed him that he was no longer the poppy grower and was in fact the Golem. The reason I did that is Coach's ability as the Amnesiac read, each night, pick a player. You learn yes if that player is an outsider. Otherwise, they become an outsider. This does not affect the big bad. So I would have given you a bingo, Coach, as soon as you got that first clause. The big bad clause is just like this won't tank the game for evil clause. So I would have given you a bingo once you figured out the first part and the second part. So you had the second part, just needed the first part. And then Peter started as a poppy grower who was puzzle drunk, which is why Fate and K-Max knew each other from the start. Then Peter turned into an outsider of my choice. So I chose to make him the Golem because I figured that way he could figure out he was puzzle drunk and help town out. And it turns out he ended up being killed by the Fang Gu.
That was amazing. I suppose.
You mean to tell me
if I was the puzzle drunk Golem
and Minion?
Yeah.
I
did the whole round robin except for Minion.
You're nominated.
I'm so glad you guys chose Majora.
Right, because I was puzzle drunk.
Because I was going to do him that night.
True. Yeah, that was.
Max, you pushed against me so heavy. That's how I knew you had to be on the bad team. I mean, at least